Real Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
You
Nah,
feel
I
me?
know
Like,
that.
so I met Kool John in the club and like,
So what dancers your age? Is like nonstop your age?
hell no, bruh. No, I'm from motherfucking Acorn. I'm from.
Oh, like you said, nigga, real turf
Yeah,
dancing.
like I'm from Price.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
This is before. I was in middle school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm forgetting motherfuckers right now, bro. I got a lot on my mind, but like it was what's my brother name, bro? He from the he had long. Damn, I'm forgetting. I sound boozy as fuck. Sean. Sean, like, you feel me? What's Paul Marigny? You know who Paul Marigny is? Like,
That's old school.
that's
though.
old school.
At this point, it's old school.
That's
yeah.
old school. You gotta think it's so many. The people that they think are OGs, they so later in the whole grand scheme of everything. It was 10 of us.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kool John and them came way after the original shit. We only turf dance at like the parties.
At the parties.
And then the ST, like I came up with Jack. And Jack is almost later. The ST came, they came a little bit later than I came.
Okay.
They changed the shit too.
They did.
They changed the shit. Jack Jakari, like motherfucking, I forget niggas, bro.
Oh, well, I mean, shit, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
At this point, that's 2 decades.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a long time ago, man, and it was a historical time, though.
Yeah.
And it was a different time. It was like really what I call the changing of the guard, because that's how the eras be here. You know what I'm saying? You get so much, because think about the era that y'all came in, what everybody came out of. It was like heavy, Hot Boys, Cash Money. It was heavy. It wasn't really niggas had damn near took the fun away.
I don't know. I was too young back then.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the Hot Boys, but like when the Hot Boys have a concert, you remember the Hot Boys concert?
Yeah.
At East Mall?
Yeah.
What, East Mall?
That was
like,
the Coliseum.
the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was too young. Like I would go to house parties, but I wasn't
Right.
outside. It wasn't sparking. Like, it wasn't. I was still in West Oakland at this time, so it wasn't as. For me, it wasn't as. Like, I was a kid. Like
Right.
I'd go to Lafayette Park and come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, my view of the world wasn't that.
Was you a skater?
Not really.
Not really.
I never even skated until I got to college.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just fuck with the fashion because it was cheap, and I used to fuck with bows and arrows.
I did
That's
too.
why I still.
I met a lot of those people and different people in communities just actually going to get the shoes.
Yeah.
Like, so standing in line, fucking with bows and arrows, fucking with 510 skate, and just being into that shit, and just somehow, you know what I'm saying?
But like, I'm big. I wouldn't say a player, but I'm known. I'm very known in the skate community.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just because I've been around it. Like, I just was around it. But I skate for transportation like I still do now, but I was never going no skate. I wasn't trying tricks and shit.
Yeah.
I got on it later, and I was already making money and shit when I got on it. I was like 19.
When you started, I know one of the differences is, and you big on this, is DJs separating themselves by actually having music.
Yeah.
Like, how long have you been having music? Because there's songs that date back quite a while that say Daghe featuring.
I really haven't been on it that long, but even because in the EDM world, them niggas are not really good at DJing. They just good at producing, so they make slaps. So they're forced to get on those big stages.
Is that why Lil Jon just fit right in? Because he a producer?
He a producer, and he also talks too. So he has the best of both worlds. You feel me? So he like, it's a alley-oop for him. You know what I'm saying? But I think if you want to get to the next level, you gotta produce. I don't really produce that well, bro. And I wasn't gonna get a ghost production.
Ghost producer,
You know what I'm saying? Which I could have did, but it's like.
Is it a ghost producer if you just say it? Like, for instance, Khaled is a DJ. But he don't mind saying that he got a track from somebody.
Yeah, he lead a tag on and everything. It's executive producing, but in the DJing world, but Khaled's I'm sorry. Khaled is he's a real DJ though. He's a real radio.
Yeah,
He's like Avant.
Yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? Like, but he really just put in his work. But I don't think nothing wrong with nothing. Like, nigga, however you get it, just get it, nigga. Like, period. I don't give a fuck what.
Where you even get your you get your DJ voice from? Because that's a different nigga. Like the nigga, like it's like Incredible Hulk. Like that's nigga, you is aggressive up there. Like,
bro, I got it from Mike Smith, bro. You can't call 3 times, bro. And I know it can't be emergency, bro. We ain't got an emergency relationship, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not like one of them. I'm at the hospital. You got to get here right now.
Like
nigga, I wouldn't be
you got
there.
100 niggas you'll call before me, bro. But I don't know. I got it because I just kept practicing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And DJ Quiz was this G-Eazy DJ. I was touring with them for so long.
Okay.
He'll just be telling like, bro, you gotta talk. And for Kool John, he a real cool ass dude. So
he needed it.
So I felt in for him. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people don't realize. Like I feel like that's why I sell in DJing for artists, because I'm feeling in for the artist. Like, your artist can't take a breath because you're not feeling in for him.
Right.
And if you got an artist that's super chill, Kool John's hella chill, and he make turned up music.
Yeah.
So it's like, how did that even work? How did that work on stage?
Yeah.
It's like you need a DJ that's gone.
That's gone.
That's why.
That's right.
Yeah.
Damn, that's tight.
That's why Peezy's the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel in for him, and that's why he got his swag, because he had like help on stage,
right?
Instead of just a nigga pressing a button,
right.
And it's like, I figured everybody can't talk.
They can't.
You know what I'm saying? If I can perfect this, anybody can choose these songs, but everybody can't talk on the mic.
That's
you know
very true.
So it's like, I knew this is the only thing that nobody can do.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Not nobody, but
how is that too, touring with Peezy? Because I know you got a relationship with Peezy and
OMB Peezy.
OMB Peezy. Excuse, I don't want to confuse it. I just say Peezy because it's my nigga too. But OMB Peezy. How is that though? Because he's different than everybody else you name. He's Southern for one, and then he's a gangster. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not necessarily just fun. It's pain music.
Yeah.
It's not turn up fun.
Yeah, but it's just like, I know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm nerdy enough to understand what the fuck to do, but I'm from the shit.
Right.
So it's like, nigga, nothing you niggas doing, I've already seen it already. You know what I'm saying? Like 100 times. It's like nothing is new to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from West Oakland. I'm just kind of like an art nerd.
Right.
You feel me?
Right,
So it's
right.
like, me and Peezy the same person. We're from the same shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I went to Orange Grove. That shit kind of different. Though.
It's different?
That shit different. That shit ghetto.
They still selling crack right now.
That shit ghetto. Maybe we not from, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's the same thing. Like, when it's partners, I understand it. And everybody is cool, bro.
Did you go to the lady house and make the Kool-Aid?
No, I went to his grandma's house. Though.
Oh, okay. They got I forgot her name. She make the Kool-Aid. Yeah. He had niggas lining up to buy Kool-Aid over there.
Bro, it's some different shit in the South. But yeah, like, it's easy for me, even when I be around people that are from different, like somebody like Young Pinch. You feel me? Like, I get that because a part of that is me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, it's just what part is the artist on?
The
artist on? You know what I'm saying?
No, I know exactly what you're saying, because it's like, I find myself in that position a lot too, being that I don't even consider it just being like diverse more than my character being more complex.
Yeah.
And only complex because of all the things that I consume and actually like.
Yeah.
A lot of people consume shit but don't enjoy it. Like a lot of shit I just enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of shit I enjoy the process of it.
Yeah.
And that's why podcasting was cool for me, because I can nerd out on shit.
Yeah.
I can really ask people about, they deals and who was the executives in the room. Like, not just music.
Yeah.
Like, it's because there's so much other shit that goes into this. There's so many moving parts.
Yeah, it's so many factors, but it's so many factors to all this shit and to all of us. You feel me? I feel so. I don't know. I like that's my thing. Is like I explore all my shit. Like, nigga, I'm a DJ. Yes, that's what people. That's what I've reached the highest height at. But nigga, that's one of many things that I don't even give a fuck about that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just what y'all know me for, and I just be want to make motherfuckers mad because because it's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it makes people like, and I'm like a crazy man when it comes to this shit. Like, y'all niggas y'all don't even work hard enough.
Right.
Y'all don't even give a fuck that much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you're not, so it just be like me just frustrated with everybody not thinking like me. You know what I'm saying? But people don't think like you. But for me, it'd be like, man, y'all niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
But I don't care. I mean, GJ, I will say, is showing me the world, the physical world. You know what I'm saying? And I met a lot of people, but it's just one thing. Like, if some take me on one, I'm going to go there. You know what I'm saying? If fishing take me on one, I'm going fishing. That's what I'm going to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I respect that. And then your creative side, like, you know, just with clothing, just with, you know, the More Vibes movement, because I look at it like an agency. I don't see it as like a DJ collective. Like y'all not SBC DJs, no disrespect to them, but that's a DJ coalition. Like like what you got going on is different.
I don't even fuck with people that are like each other.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like you in a space, we got a nigga from the Bronx. We and him are kind of on the same way.
Okay.
You feel me? That's my little brother Cam. He DJ for a hella artist. He DJ for a hella artist, but like it's like we not in this shit to be doing gigs with each other. Right. That's not the point. The point is to do gigs without each other. You go over there, you going over there, you going over there. Everywhere a nigga go, you gonna hear more vibe. More vibe.
You might go to 3 places, you hear more vibe.
You know what I'm saying? We all getting it in, and everybody has a space. I was just telling somebody the other day, like, oh, can you do an R&B party? Why? There's a girl in more vibes that will kill me. Right. You know what I'm saying? DJ Corvette will kill me in R&B. Right. So what we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just making sure we got everybody like do different shit and making sure everybody knows what they want to do and knows, nigga, we ain't Walmart, bro. You not Walmart. You a boutique. So identify what you want to be good at and stick to that shit. Because a lot of DJs, they don't have no guidance in this shit and they feel like they got to do everything. They doing weddings, they doing this, they doing in-store, they doing, bro, that's not the vibe. You know what I'm saying? But identifying niggas that think on that level, will understand that and like, okay, they want to be helped and like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, we just a boutique. We got a bunch of niggas, a collective of individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just accountability. More vibes and more so accountability. Like, nigga, what you said did you want to do for yourself? Making sure you do that shit.
Right. Hell yeah, bro. That's people need that shit though.
It's
you
like,
know what I'm saying?
Everybody, nigga, you might not be for festivals, but whatever your shit is, that's what you need to do.
Right. Yeah. You might be you might be the club killer.
You might be the brunch nigga.
You might be the brunch nigga.
Yeah.
You might be the sporting event nigga.
Yeah. Like whatever you do, just do that shit and don't stress yourself, but do that. Don't think that you have to do this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? That's a good ass philosophy. That's why I promote merch, diversifying your income, and have other shit to do, because if not, you will do a lot of things that you in your craft that you love, and it's not going to lead you into what you want to do, because you have to do it for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if you really want to do your shit correctly, DJ right, get a job. So you don't have to do your craft in a space that you don't want to do it. Yeah, that's something I heard you say, right? Something you said, this is crazy, because I was listening to something you said. It made me change my title in my bio, because I had journalist in there, but I'm like, that's not what I am. Like you said, the moment that you start, it's similar to what you just said now. The moment you start doing what you're doing just for the money, it's just a job. But you're a journalist though. No, I am. And you're a historian too. Yes, but
multifaceted. There's so many other things that I feel like I do is equally well. I feel like I can't be boxed in kind of like you.
Yeah.
So I'd rather be a curator, whether I'm curating this podcast and a conversation.
But whatever, let me tell you this. Whatever in this art shit, whatever you want to do for the art, whatever you want to do in art space, you're a journalist. I don't give a fuck if you have a guitar and you like to play your shit at night, you know what I'm saying, and nobody heard you, you're a guitarist, nigga. Mm-hmm. Period, point blank. I don't give a fuck if you got $1 from it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we ruin our hobbies because we put attach money to it. You know what I'm saying? We got to survive off our hobbies, and we no longer like the hobby. Mm-hmm. Now we're in this club that we don't like. Mm-hmm. Now we doing this gig that we don't like. Now we taking we're taking this gig that we don't really fuck with the promoter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, whatever you say you are, nigga, you are that. Mm-hmm. But if it's a hobby, allow it to be a hobby, and it's gonna make you money in the long run when you do it to a high level. But a lot of times with DJs, you start running around so much that you don't get to the point that you want to be.
Right. Because
you're taking everything. You're not choosing everything. You're not, like, I think about everything. Like, if taking this, is it going to make me happy, or is it going to get me closer to where I want to go in this space? That's why I say no to everything. Well, not everything. I do shit. Like, I do like the DJ, but it's like, is it gonna make me happy? If it's gonna fill my soul, I'll just do it. Period. Whatever budget you got, I'm doing it. Or is it gonna get me one step closer to where I want to go?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like with all crafts, we just gotta, like, you can do it. You've been a journalist and a historian before you was making money. I don't even know if you're making money, but this is your passion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can tell. You know shit. You know shit about shit. You know what store I'm from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that
didn't start today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you've been doing it. It's natural to you. That's who you are. Like, but don't chase the money so much that you don't get the money from it.
And that's
because this is gonna pay off. I told you that when I was in Boston. I was like, nigga, this all you gotta do is run up the no vulture. It's going to pay off.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
And you said it's a long game, but when you start putting the money in front of that, then you never get to the point where you're supposed to be, especially in the creative space.
That's why I made sure that this wasn't a thing that I was doing for income. First of all, it's what I wanted to do for my contribution to the culture, because I love it. I'd sit up in the barbershop with you and chop it up like this all day.
Nigga, I was so far from my hotel. I Ubered 15 minutes, bro, to the sneaker store, bro. I was talking to you. I damn near got to the hotel.
Damn.
Bro, the Uber was 15 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
In the cold, like, but we talking about shit. Like, I'm like, you passionate about it.
Yes, I'm real passionate about it, because I feel like that's the space we in. Like, as a coach, like, you got to think about it, and I always relate it back to hip hop, because hip hop is bigger than a genre of music. It's a generation, right? It's a few generations actually now, but more so than to put ourselves out there and talk about what we're talking about is still new. If in comparison to other forms of music, it's still new when you talk about this shit. So we're figuring out shit as technology is changing.
Yeah.
We still figuring it out. So I would have never done, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't have done journalism for money, but you know, I've been around Sway, and I've been in those positions, and you know, that's family, and seeing how they got it moving. It wasn't for me at that time.
Yeah.
It wasn't until podcasts started really hitting it. I said, God damn, like, that's me. I can do that. Like, I fuck with that. So
I've been doing
that's what it is. When you got well, not introduced, but Cordae actually called you. You got introduced to him.
I got introduced, and I did an interview and I didn't shout him out. But Lil Kilo from Thiz Entertainment, he's the one who linked me up.
Wow.
He's the one who reached out to me.
Another connector.
Yeah, another connector. You feel me? So him and Cordae manager is cool because SOB and YB and Amir, I guess they was on tour at some point together.
Okay.
Him, he reached out to Lil Kilo, like, bro, we got a show in Sac. You got any DJs? Lil Kilo told me, he was like, Daghe, he called me like, Daghe, I want to get this to my little cousin, but nigga, I know you gonna kill this shit. So can you mentor my little cousin? I'm gonna give you the gig, and you mentor my little cousin.
Okay.
And I didn't mentor his little cousin. I don't even know what happened to that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
took the gig, and then that was just like I took the gig in Sacramento, and then we've been rocking and rolling ever since.
So when someone, because this has happened to you multiple times.
Him and DJing, not in life.
Yeah. This has happened to you multiple times, right? So like being a nigga that needs to come, we need you, like, bro, today, right? So when you doing that, like, how do you make that seamless? Like, how do you go and get on stage with somebody and know how to hit those points? Do y'all practice first? Do y'all talk about it? Do you already know the music?
I don't know the music, but I see where the beat is going, and I can bullshit. Like even like with Cordae, they fucked with me because I just bullshitted, and they was like, damn, this nigga kind of filling in, boo boo boo. I just bullshitted really well. I didn't know him. I met him 40 minutes before the show. Met him at his hotel, gave me the songs. We went to the shit. I bullshitted the whole thing, and it sounded good.
Okay.
It was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't. I don't know the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? But I just kind of bullshitted really well, but even with Peezy, I just started listening. Like I just started getting it. Like, and then I start knowing where they're gonna lose breath at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of these songs from the artists that I fuck with, I never heard the real song.
That's fucking crazy.
I just perform it.
That's
like,
unbelievable.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy right there, bro. Like, and speaking of that, he's YBN Cordae.
No.
At the time.
He's YBN Cordae.
Yeah, he's not now, but at that time he's YBN Cordae.
Yeah, but he's always been different.
No, very different.
Yeah.
Like, you know, one thing that and I like to speak on this type of stuff because we know vultures and we don't like the way other media put shit out, right? But him and his group members split up, right? Some things were said in public, but I always point this shit out to kids why they generation is so special. Like, those guys met on a video game.
Cordae didn't meet him on a video game.
Oh, Cordae didn't.
No.
The other two did.
The other two did. Cordae, it's a bunch. It's more than them.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
they met on a video game. Cordae management somehow found Cordae or met up Cordae or blah blah blah. Nigga put them together. Nigga 50, the game and 50 and G. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because Cordae was always, and one thing that's real crazy, because Namir is very talented in his right as he's from California, right?
No, he's from Alabama.
Oh, Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh, he was from California. But his style is very much different, and Cordae is like Cordae is like on some like when I listen to him, I'm like, what? How old is this nigga? Like, what? How does he? Where do you even learn how to rap like this at this age?
Yeah.
Right? Like, what the fuck did he do? Did he go one day and just dig in the fucking crates? Like, what did he do to sound like he sounds? And so when I did hear him and matched up against him, and he's also a great MC, I'm gonna tell you why. Because at that time, even though his group members wasn't on the same shit, he could conform.
Yeah.
But when he got out on his own shit, nigga had to sit back and say, wait, this nigga's a star.
You gotta think about this, bro. With the conform shit, niggas is niggas at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
They might just into different shit in their crib and in their house, and their influences are very different. But nigga, at the bottom of it, niggas is niggas from the hood.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
Very
it's just
true.
like they just what they into. They got the internet too, so they can see different things. Or they just gravitate to different shit. We didn't have the internet, so nigga just came out whoever is around you. That's what you was.
Yeah.
But like for me, that's why I say Chico changed my life, because I start to see different human beings and how they move. I'm like, niggas start riding skateboards and shit. Black people like that shit. We got a boy named Dave. He was already skating and shit early. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's crazy about the Cordae shit? When you go back to practicing and shit, we came up with that shit. Me, Fonzworth Bentley, and Cordae came up with the stage performance that we have. To this day, we still use it.
Wait, so where does Fonzworth Bentley come in this equation?
I don't know how he got in this equation, but we were just...
Where was he at?
He came to fuck with us.
So he was not performing?
No, we came up with this kind of... So up until the end, I know, like, we was doing, like, me and Cordae was, like, killing it. You feel me? But then we brought Fonzworth Bentley in to take the show up to a next level. And then, so we came up between Fonzworth and myself and Cordae, we came up with what the show looks like now. You know what I'm saying? So we were just in like the rehearsal room for like a week or two, you feel me? Just kind of getting like this was cool. Yeah, listen to yo DJ Raw. Yeah. But shit, let's take it up. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's why our show is just like at that level. But and then Fonzworth Bentley taught me a lot of shit about like really having moments and like really taking it up. Like, nigga, oh, this good is good, but nigga, you gotta go up. There's levels to this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Stay on blue.
I'm just trying to stay racked up like you.
Put an 8 in a 1 and do magic. Tryna stretch hair run like elastic. Eco-friendly drug dealer, I don't waste no plastic. Use all 4 corners of that baggie. All I ever wanted was a bankroll. So I pull up on Champ before the bank close. Say no to stank hoes and stank clothes. No paramedic pimpin', nigga, we don't save hoes. Yeah, rest in peace to Lil'